guys, welcome to Storytime at VS. Today I'm going to be reading The Busy Body Book, a kid's guide to fitness. So, guys, for a change, I just thought this time instead of reading a Krishna's chapter book, we can instead read a random book that I just choose now, and it's called The Busy Body Book. And it's a pretty big book, so I'm going to be reading two small chapters of this book, and I hope you guys are going to love it because it's a kid's guide to fitness, and yeah, I know you guys are going to love it. So this book is all about, you know, your bones, your muscles, your body parts, and it's all about your body and, you know, how to keep your body busy with that. So let's get on with the book. The Busy Body Book, a kid's guide to fitness, written and illustrated by Lizzy Rockwell. Busy bodies bounce up and down. Here you can see they're bouncing up and down. So you guys might know these bouncy thingies. So that's one way you can make your body look busy, and yeah, a fun way to work out. Looks like they're having really fun. They're bouncing up and down. Okay. They stretch from side to side and run all around. They catch and throw, they push and pull. They pedal, they paddle, they roller skate too. When you get busy, what do? So they're asking you a question in this page. When you're bored or something, what do? So this is the picture. So you can see all of these people here, they're doing something. This girl here is doing yoga. These people here are bicycling, and looks like this boy here is race karting. And look, one girl all the way back there is kayaking. They're running, they're playing, they're roller skating. They're bungee jumping. So cool. These are all the ways that you can keep your body busy. Your body is meant to be busy. It's meant to move fast, lift heavy things, and walk or run for miles. Just look at it. You have hands for clapping, feet for stamping, legs for leaping, and arms for swinging. You can jump, sprint, twist, and twirl. So, in this page, you guys can see here, we have hands for clapping, we have legs for stamping, we have, you know, we can jump up and twirl and twist, all we can do, run for miles and miles. You can see here, so this boy is here. Before you do everything for a workout, you should always have a warm-up. So I think he's doing a warm-up here before he starts exercising or dancing, so that we don't get any cramps. You can see here, he's warming up on this page and he's dancing. He's waving his hands, he's stamping his feet, he's twisting, he's twirling. That's really cool. On to the next page. You can do all that because your body is built to move. Underneath your skin is a strong, hard skeleton made of bones. Bones keep your body standing tall. Joints connect bones so you can bend. Yeah, so you all guys should know that inside of our body, we have bones. They're called bones. And those bones help us move and stretch. We also have this called joints. Joints help us connect other body parts, so yeah, we can twirl, bend, twist, whatever we want to do, that's exercising. So this is the picture of that paragraph. You can see they're stretching and everything. This girl is doing yoga, this boy is stretching up and down. And now guys, on to the skeleton part. So guys, this is the skeleton. This is the skeleton. Look how big it is. But in real life, it's even bigger. So you can see our head, our hands, our legs, and all of these is our skeleton. So guys, that was the skeleton that I just showed you. Wasn't it awesome? Now let's read the facts. And you guys now are gonna know what are the body parts called. What are the names of the body parts? So first, the skeleton. You are made up of 206 bones. That is so big. But a baby has 300 bones because it has more flexibility, so it has more bones than adults. I know, that's crazy, right? Baby has 300 bones, and an adult or a normal kid will have 206 bones. So let's start. The skull protects your brain. So that's one. So this part of our head, this is the skull, and that's where the brain is. You can easily tell because that's where the brain is. And inside of that skull, the skull will protect the brain so that it doesn't get damaged or anything. And here of the picture, that is the skull over here. Just above your eyes, that's the skull. The next fact is the spine is made up of many small bones connected by joints so your back can bend and twist. So yeah, so you guys know the spine that's on the back, it's a very long bone. It has these tiny other small joints pieces so that you can bend and twist and, you know, like twirl. So that's why you can do all that exercising with the spine. The next fact is you guys should already know this. Teeth are the only part of your skeleton that you can see. It's the only part. If there was skin covering the teeth, that would be so weird, but it's true. See, teeth is just part of the skeleton. And even in the skeleton, you can see the teeth. Like that. So that's pretty cool. So the next fact is the ball and socket joint in your shoulder lets your arm move in a circle. So this is the joints over here on our shoulders, and it will help us, you know, circle our shoulders like this, our arms, like this. So that's good. We have joints over there. And even in the picture, it will show the joints. Here, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, that's where the joints are. And then the next one is the hinge joint. So the hinge joint is over here. So this part is the hinge joint so that our arm can move like this. The next fact is ribs protect your heart and lungs. So first we have ribs here inside of our body. Here we have our ribs. And inside of those ribs are our lungs and our heart. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, these things. So inside of there will be the lungs, and then the heart will come like that. So that's pretty cool because we need other protective bones to protect our sensitive parts in our body. So over here, ball and socket joint. So that's the next fact. So if you guys don't know, here is the socket joint over here. And it will help connect our legs. And we can move like that. And then the thigh bone is the longest bone in your body. So guys, here is our thigh bone, and it will be the longest bone in our body forever. Here is the thigh, and it's the longest bone in the body. The hinge joint is your knee, and your knee can bend back and forth. So for the hands here, there will be a hinge joint, and also for the knees, there will be a hinge joint here. on this part so that we can move our legs back and forth. So that's the skeleton, and also half of the bones in your body are in your feet and hands. So our hands and our feet. So the skeleton, the half of the body of bones will be hands and the legs, the feet. So let's go on to the next chapter. Okay, so guys, now we're going to be going on to the next chapter, and in the next video you'll be seeing another 2 chapters. So let's start. Inside your skull sits your incredible brain. Your brain controls every move you make and thinks your thoughts. It gets information about your world from your 5 senses. So we have senses that you guys might know, but I'm gonna wait until we get to the body part. But if you want it now, our eyes, our ears, our nose, our tongue, and our hands. So they all stand for sight, hearing, smell, taste, and touch. So we got those 5 senses for our body. Then it tells your muscles what to do and how to move. Messages travel back and forth at lightning speed along wires and fibers called nerves. So yeah, then after that it will tell your muscles what to do, like what movements to do, to like do this, do that, or something. So it will send messages to your brain, and those along with the wire thin fibers called nerves. So those nerves will send the messages to our brain to tell us what to do next. So this now is going to be called the brain and nerves. But before I go on, this is the picture. It can't really tell you much, but so this is what it's telling them to do. The nerves that's connected to the brain, it's telling them to play this game right now and do all those movements they're doing. And this is the next picture here, the brain and nerves. You can see this is our body again, and look, this is all the nerves in the brain, and these are our 5 senses. And it's so huge, you guys can see there's so many nerves. So guys, and we, just for a fact, we have 7 trillion nerves inside of our bodies. That's like a really large amount of nerves that we have. It's crazy. So let's get on with our facts about the brain and the nerves. Your brain is made up of the cerebrum and cerebellum and brainstem. So the brain is made out of those things, cerebrum, cerebellum, and the brainstem. Soon you guys are going to know what those stuff mean. So our next fact is about the cerebrum. The cerebrum is the largest part of your brain. It controls most of your thoughts and movements. And then go back. So guys, this is the cerebrum here. So this is our brain here. So cerebrum is kind of like our original brain, and you can see here, that's like the cerebrum area and the brain. And on to our next fact is about the cerebellum. The cerebellum controls balance and coordination. So it will like control the balance of our body, and it will also like tell the muscle groups what to do. So it's basically like controlling the whole body, the cerebellum. And our next fact is about the brainstem. The brainstem controls your heartbeat and breathing. So this is our brainstem here. It will control our heartbeat and our breathing. So you guys know, inhale and exhale. So that's what the brainstem will do, and it will also make sure the heart is pumping perfectly. So it basically only controls the breathing and the heartbeat. The next fact is the spinal cord is protected inside your spine. It connects all other nerves to the brain. So it's called the spinal cord, and it connects all the nerves that are in our body, all 7 trillion nerves in our body, to the brain so that it can send the messages to it. And you can see here is the spinal cord. And it will send all the messages to the brain. And our last fact here is the nerves. Nerves send millions of messages to your brain every minute. So every minute, all of these nerves will send millions of messages to the brain so that it can tell what to do next by next by next. And see, these are the nerves here. But nerves are also very thin. They're very, very thin. But they can still send thousands of messages to the brain. And again, these are our 5 senses. Our eyes, our ears, our nose, our tongue, our hands. Eye for sight, ear for hearing, nose for smell, tongue for taste, and a hand for touching. So those are all our facts about the brain and the nerves. It's really interesting, right, guys? So guys, that's all about the Busy Body book. So I hope you guys really, really like this book. And I know it's been a while. You guys need to get used to it. But yeah, I hope you guys really like this book. My favorite part of the book, which I think I didn't really show you guys yet, but I already read it, is this mini story at the end. And also this area where there are all of these different bodies. So that was my favorite thing here. This is the area of the book that was my favorite. It had all the things that we can do to keep our body busy. See, trekking, cleaning, leaves up at the fall, walking with their pets, sledding when it's winter, playing frisbee, scootering, cheerleading, playing soccer, swimming, and my favorite sport is here too, tennis. So yeah. So I hope you guys like this book, and please subscribe, like, and share. Like, just do it 1,000,000,000 times, okay? So yeah, make sure to subscribe, like, and share again, and bye, and have a great day.